So our first step will be to cut a circle out of this page using this plate. So I'm going to draw an outline around the plate and cut this. Kids who are very young, they can take the help of their mothers. Sorry. Now we will stick this moon on this painting, okay, in the center like that. But how will we paste this? We are going to use the masking tape at the back of this moon, okay, and then we will paste it. But how will we paste the masking tape behind this? That I'll tell you. Have you seen the gift wrapping paper? I mean, when you give gifts to your friends and there's a sticker that you put on top of that. So there, for putting that sticker, you generally use a sellotape this way. You know, this is the tape, masking tape I've taken. You do like that, and then you cover it up like that. It's like a small cylinder kind of thing that you have made with this. Okay, and then we will put it like that. Why we are doing this is because once we are done with this exercise, we want to take this moon out. Why? Because we want to paint in a way that the color does not go inside this area where we are painting the moon. Okay, so that's why we are using, and it should be easy for us to take it off once we are done with the painting. If we use sellotape, then sometimes it tears the paper that you're using for painting. So that is why it is advised to use a masking tape. So we are going to tape masking tape around all the sides. Okay. Okay, I think that should do. Okay, and then we will paste it in the center of the page. You can leave a little room space at the top. Okay, that's how we are going to paste it. Now after this, we'll be pasting these stars. This is our sky. This is our area of sky, and so we'll be pasting all these sticker stars on the sky. We are doing this again so that we are pasting this to avoid the color getting into that area of paper. Okay, so you want to paste some big stars and also some smaller ones. In fact, plenty of smaller ones. Okay. Now once you have pasted all your stars, we will do the sky. Now for that, we take this cotton, like this, a small piece of cotton, and you just start picking the ends, join them like that, so that it forms a nice ball kind of thing. You can also use cotton balls for this exercise. Okay. Now we would take grey color on this cotton and start dabbing around the moon. Okay, So the area around the moon will be lighter. Now how to make grey color? You'll take lot of white and very little black. Okay, that's grey. That is still dark for me, so I would add some more white to this. Don't add water for this exercise, just use plain paints. Okay, now this grey I will take on the cotton like that. Okay, you would have to make this paint again and again, so make a larger quantity of grey, and then I would start dabbing around the like that clouds. It can go slightly lighter than that. Wait, I'll add some more white to this. If your paint is not moving at all, then you may add very little water. But if you add too much of water, then the brightness of the color is lost. Okay. We have done this exercise so many times with so many variations in our class, and every time it comes out really beautiful. Kids really enjoy this. So you dab around the sun without any white spaces where the paper is ending. Okay, there should not be any white spaces here. And on the stars also, because around the stars also we need color. You have to make plenty of grays. One second. Okay. See the area that we did with crayons, the color doesn't seep in. Of course, it makes the star little grayer, but still it will show. If you could use these sticker stars, much better. So around the moon, did I say sun earlier? I don't remember what did I say. This is moon, okay? Around the moon, you should not have any white spaces. Okay. Now, after you have done this, the bottom of the moon will also be grey. I would have to make some more grey. Right. The bottom also is lighter. Okay. Now the next shade will be slightly darker grey. So there should be a nice gradation of colors from light to dark. Okay. So how do you make it darker? You add more black to it. It will make it dark grey. Simple. So just by using two colors, we can make so many different shades. Okay, now when you do this, try to mix these two areas. Okay, the area which is light gray and the area which is darker gray. How do you do that? You put the dark gray, okay, and then slightly 1 or 2 dabs on the lighter area as well. Here also I will go darker. See, it has a very nice effect of the clouds, right? So we will try not to leave any white spaces. Here we need, this is nicely mixed, but here we need some mixing, some blending, because this and this is completely like contrasting. So we'll add a little bit of gray, this gray into this area. And this is the only part which you might find a little tricky. So you may want to try this on a rough sheet first before attempting on this. Just try doing this exercise, like do dabs of lighter gray and then dabs of darker gray, and try to blend them both. See if you are able to do it. And then do it on the, okay. So some light dabs on the darker area as well. I think that will do. See, this blending would take some time. Okay, yeah, blend it nicely. Then we are going to put the black. Now we will not add any white to our pigment. We will just dab the black directly. Now